Thank you for joining us at xm.com for this Forex Preview. We'll be having a look at tomorrow's UK elections. I'm Christina Marujas. Joining me today is Rafi Boyajian, Senior Investment Analyst. Now, it has been a roller coaster ride. We're finally less than 24 hours before the much anticipated UK elections. Now, the latest YouGov poll that came out last night does show a Tories majority. However, their lead has narrowed. Therefore, a hung parliament cannot be completely ruled out. In your opinion, can the Conservatives get a majority and deliver Brexit?
Well, most polls are indicating that the Tories are on course for a sizable majority, although, like you said, that YouGov poll that was out yesterday does show that there is more pressure on them now. The race is definitely becoming tighter. 2 weeks ago, the same poll showed a majority of 68 seats for the Conservatives. Now it's pointing to a 28-seat majority, although that's still a decent majority for the Conservatives that would enable them to get through their Brexit deal through Parliament. There's still a big risk of a hung Parliament, as was highlighted in that poll, because in many marginal seats the Tories' lead over Labour is very slim, so that could easily turn around. So still looking like it's going to be fairly unpredictable, but markets for the time being, although we did see the pound slipping on the back of that YouGov poll, they're still expecting the Tories to get a majority.
Now, speaking of the pound, it has rallied lately on hopes that the Tories will win tomorrow's elections. But how much more room does the pound really have to rally any further in case we do see a Conservative victory tomorrow?
Well, that is a very good question. So we have seen a very impressive rally in the pound over the past few weeks. So expectations are that the Tories will get a majority. But even if the Tories were to win, there's still many risks for the UK economy. First of all, Boris Johnson has a very ambitious plan to negotiate a post-Brexit trade deal with the EU by the end of December 2020. Now, that's a very tight deadline. Most trade negotiations take several years to complete, so that leaves open the possibility of a no-deal scenario on January 1st, 2021, if there's no trade deal between the UK and the EU. The other one is that even if we were to get a trade deal and Brexit was to be completed within a year or two, there's still it's worth remembering that Boris Johnson wants to pursue a much looser relationship with the EU than his predecessor Theresa May did. So the long-term impact on the UK economy, if we were not to get a frictionless trade agreement between the UK and EU, that remains to be seen. So we're likely to see a bit of a rally in the pound after the election if the Tories win decisively. But beyond that, it's hard to see. Investors will probably wait and see before taking the pound much further.
I see. Rafi, thank you for joining me today. And thank you for watching this Forex Preview here at xm.com.